started to do my makeup, but I just wanted to, I guess as like a last minute decision to actually record a YouTube video for it. So I've already done my foundation, but I'm doing my concealer now. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do this, and then I'll be back. Okay. Alright, so now I'm done with that. So now it's time to set it with powder. I use the Airspun powder. It's backwards, but I use the Airspun powder. Yeah, I know it's not the greatest powder, but it's what I got. So we're gonna make it work. Alright, so I'm just gonna take it on my beauty blender and I'm gonna put it like where I put concealer.
While that kind of goes on the deeper color in the cheeks, I'm gonna go with a really light. I mean, I work with two extremes because I really want to see the highlights and the contours. A lot of drag queens do a lot of loose powders, and I'm like, that's not gonna see your face just go away. So you're just gonna get more of a pop.
Okay, so I know it's like, it looks really weird and like spacey, and I know this looks weird because I didn't put concealer there, but I do that because I have like really intense smile lines. Sometimes it helps when I do that. Like sometimes it helps to bake it. Sometimes it doesn't. And then I take like this big like kind of fluffy brush and I take like a little bit of powder and then I just kind of like go all over my face. I also like brush off the powder I had on.
I'm so good at makeup. It's like stupid. It's stupid. Alright, my final layer of glue stick. A lot of people know this. It's gross. I'm sorry. You lick it. It's not toxic. Don't come for me. I use that wet glue stick to kind of seal in that top layer because the moisture makes the top layer of glue softer.
So now, after I do that, I'm pretty sure I'm just getting makeup all over all of my stuff. But anyways, after I do that, I'm actually gonna do my bronzer and my blush now, which I kind of do those. I don't know. I just forgot what I was gonna say. I just blanked so hard. Anyways, I'm gonna use this palette for my blush. And then I have this palette thing for my bronzer. Although this has like everything in it, no cap. Like it has like literally everything. But I only use the brown. I just messed up my nail polish. Anyways, but sometimes I use the blushes, but I don't use them a whole lot because they don't really seem to have that much pigment. But whatever, anyways. Alright, so I'm gonna do this and then I'll be right back.
That way, I'm going to use it like an ink ball so I can wet my little flat brush.
So I'm going to use this, alright? This is My Magic Pro Professional Cosmetic Do the Best 12 Colors Face and Body. I'm going to use this. I hope that's okay.
Right to the mirror.
Okay, so now that I have all my like contour and stuff on, I usually take the brush that I use to put my powder on, and I kind of go over it. Although I kind of do feel like I might need a little bit more, but I think I look fine, so we'll keep it. Alright, and then for my blush, I do quite a bit of blush. I'm not even gonna lie. So I take like an angled kind of brush, and I just kind of like tap it into the stuff. I don't know, the blush. I don't know. I'm not a makeup artist. And then I just put it like all over. Like I do it all over my nose and my cheeks.
And I'm gonna think about the shape of the eye I want. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna sketch in the crease. That's kind of my guidelines.
In the mirror.
Yes, I know I look like a clown. Just give me a minute to finish this, and then I'll show you what I do next.
We're gonna be painting in.
And it doesn't ever look.
This would be perfect, but honestly, this part.
It always looks good. Okay. So then after I make myself look like a clown, quite literally, I take this brush.
We're using this white one.
And I blend it out. It does look kind of crazy sometimes, but ow, my elbow. But I mean, I think it looks pretty decent at the moment. So now I'm gonna do highlighter, but I set my face first before I do it. So I take my setting spray that I have and, you know, shake it, because you gotta shake it. Actually, do you?
All kinds of stuff, not just lashes. Take a little bit of it.
Shake well. I figured you do. And then I literally spray it all over my face. Just like that. And then I take this highlighter from Wet n Wild. And then I have my little brush that I use. This is actually like an eyeshadow brush, but I don't like it for eyeshadow. So I use it for highlighter. And then there's my highlighter. I usually take like the bigger end of the brush and I like buff out like the smaller parts that I put the highlighter on. But I always put the highlighter on my cheeks with the bigger side, and then I use this side to do like my nose and right here and like my eyebrow and like my lip. But then I usually take this part out and just kind of buff it out so it doesn't look as harsh. So that's that. And I'm actually going to do one of my eyes for eyeshadow off camera, because I have like a reference picture and I need to look at it. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna come back and then do the other eye on camera. So I will see you guys in a minute. Okay, so there is one eye done. It's not that, you know, because I didn't really want to do like flashy-ish makeup. I just wanted to do a little simple with a little pop of color, which is why the inner, like my waterline has blue in it, because I wanted to try something. So I'm taking like a really light brown shade, like I'll even show you the shades, but I'm using this one, and then I'm gonna put it in my my brow bone, well actually like in my crease, and then blend it upwards. I feel like I should have done this eye off camera and then did the other one on camera, because for whatever reason, every time I do this eye, I suck at it. we're just gonna go with it. Because why not, you know? Okay.
Alright, guys.
Okay, so then that's what it looks like.
Welcome back to another makeup editing video.
Alright, so then I'm gonna take like this brush right here, and I'm gonna take a little bit of that dark brown right here. I'm not gonna take a whole lot of it because the makeup look that I'm like referencing, it's not very dark at all. But I'm just putting it here and then kind of blending it up into my crease just to give the look a little bit more dimension. So it kind of looks like that. And then I'm going to take that same brush that I had like the light brown on. I'm going to go back into it and then kind of like blend it out and blend it even like into that brown shade just so it still looks light even though I just added a dark color. See? Alright. So then I'm going to take like a packer brush like this. It's like a flat brush. Can you see it? And then I'm going to... I just got makeup on my freaking... Anyways. But I'm going to take this gold color right here. And then I'm just going to take it and I'm going to put it on like my inner part of my eye.
I caught her comment on one of my last videos asking me to do that one. I'm like, you know what? I could do that. I could do that. So we're doing that. Last night I made some special Rice Krispie treat balls. These were made with Granddaddy Purple.
Okay. So then it's gonna look like that, and then I'm gonna take the same brush that I had the light brown on and then kind of like blend it out a little bit, kind of blend the colors together so they mix. See what I'm saying? And then so I'm taking this brush again, going back into that dark brown, and I'm gonna go under my eye with it. Don't mind my faces when I do my makeup. They're awful. And again, I'm not putting very much of this because the eyeshadow look is supposed to be pretty light. So I just did like that. And then in the picture, they had like kind of like a purple hue underneath. So I'm going to dip into this purple shade right here. And I'm not going to use a lot. Not a lot at all. Like, that's literally all I'm using. I'm not using a lot. And then putting it exactly where I put that other shade. So you can't really tell. Like, I mean, you can kind of tell that it has purple there, but not, you know, like it's not like super, super there because it's just supposed to be like a little hue of it. And then I'm gonna take a little bit more brown just to kind of... Alright, so then I'm gonna do my waterline. So I'm taking like an angled brush like this. I'm using eyeshadow to do this. And I'm gonna dip into this shade right here, this like dark blue shade. And then I literally just get it on my brush like that. And then I'm gonna do it in my mirror over here. I have a vanity mirror, so I'm gonna do this real quick. Alright, so it looks like that. And then with that same brush I use like the purple, I'm gonna dip into that blue shade again, but like a little tiny bit, like not much at all. And then also put that underneath. Just to kind of give it some more depth, if that makes sense. Alright, so then that's actually my eye look all done pretty much because I didn't want to do all that much. I am going to touch up my eyebrows a little bit. They don't really need it, but I am going to like fill them in just a little bit more. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and put on like my mascara, and then I'll come back but I use this mascara, like the double extend. It has like the primer and then the actual mascara. And then sometimes I put this on top of it just to kind of give it more volume, because this, I think this is more lengthening and this has volume. They're both L'Oreal. This is the double extend, the red one, and then this is the voluminous. I don't even know how to talk. I can't speak English. But that's what I use. So I'm gonna do my mascara off camera, and then I'll decide if I want to do a lip. I don't really have a lip liner at the moment, so I don't know that I want to. But I'll be back and then tell you what I've decided, I guess. So, be back. Okay, so I'm back. I did my eyelashes, and then I actually did my eyebrows. Now, I think I decided I'm not gonna do, like, lipstick or anything. I'm just gonna use this lip gloss. And I'm just gonna put it on because
How many of you out there are like me and lose things while sitting in the same spot? Found it.
alright. So that's actually my finished makeup look. I'm gonna do my hair, but I didn't want to put that in the video because I really didn't feel like it was necessary to put in the video. But yep, that's my finished makeup look. So if you want me to put like all the products I use somewhere, I will make sure to include them in my next video. I just thought about it now. I should have just showed like what products I was using every single time. I don't think I showed my foundation or my concealer. And I don't know if I not showed my eyeshadow colors, but I don't think I showed the palette. But yeah, actually, so this is it. It's not really anything special. Pretty basic, to be honest, but I like it a lot. It's definitely something different than what I would normally do, but I like it a lot. So, okay, well, bye.